Shout out to 2Ks. He just got home. About that music video is he's got the because in the hook he's saying give me 2 bricks on the phone and I can sell that, but he got disclaimers all over this music video making sure he's not going back to jail.
Yeah, of course he's not trying to get caught.
These are props. This is a dramatization. This is artistic. This is
not real life.
Artistic license right here.
Yeah. Oh man, let's give him the drop, bro.
The drop, or you forgot that we have our own little tune that we always forget.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yes. Let me get a little piece of ice cream.
Not with the hype.
What can I say? It's hot outside.
It is. Well, not here.
I love how every single time Brandon heard this beat, he's like, "Yo, but this is fire though."
This is fire. I'm waiting for him to drop a verse, bro.
He'll be in person, lit off a corner of a bottle that he brought,
some Fireball
and just stuttering.
Appleton. Yeah,
just stammering through the whole bars.
I wish his name started with the S so we could call him like stammering something, but we'll go with like I don't know, stammering.
Like stammering Steven?
Yeah.
What's his actual name? Jonathan.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Jittery Jonathan.
Mandem. It's not with a hype thing. A war.
The world general speaking.
What's good? It's another week we here.
Another week, another dollar, and it's myself.
Shop like Shak. You waste you.
How you doing? How you living? How's your week? How's your life?
Yes, sir. Yo, it has been a crazy week back in the city, bro. Just hectic. Mans are on the go 24/7 out here, just working the 9 to 5, well, 8 to whatever it is, but 9 to 5. And then, we started house hunting now, or condo hunting. So that's almost like a full-time job in itself. You know what I mean? So we're out there looking at properties, going out to visits and stuff like that. So it's crazy. Never, like, everyone warns you about getting into the housing market, but like until you actually experience it, you can't really understand how nuts it is, bro. Like, literally, we were supposed to go see a property. It got listed and sold in 5 hours.
Oh, so you mean just like shit's just like selling like hotcakes, and if you don't move, somebody's moving for you.
That's it. So it's bananas there. And then it's getting closer to the holiday time, so all of that, all that preparation is happening now. But are you buying up gifts and shit for everybody or what? Nah, bro.
It's Black Friday.
I mean, if people got a little something, they'll see it under the tree. But I can't expose because the whole family and the whole crew listens, so I can't expose too much.
Shit.
Yeah, word. But they'll see. But that's my week, man. How you been? How's American Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Yesterday was American Thanksgiving, so definitely got a lot of take-home containers, I'll tell you that.
Okay. Hold on. Did you walk in with your own, or like they gave you the Tupperware?
Walk in with my own Tupperware? That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be accepted behavior, but no, I didn't.
Okay, fair.
It felt like it was just, welcome enough that like, oh, if you brought your own shit, thank you. Then I don't have to worry about getting my shit back.
That's true.
But no, it was cool. I told you it felt like that Vince Vaughn movie, The Four Christmases. It wasn't Christmas, but it was like
it's close enough.
Like bouncing between different places. We, went from one house to the next. There's drama and stuff. Or then we go to the next one and you talk about the play-by-play
of
at
what
the last
happened at the
spot.
last
And then and there's the cousins. You're meeting new people.
Blood clot
Yes,
desert
sir. Thank you for your
eagle.
buckshot.
The original Jamaican dandada.
But it was a lot of food, a lot of cousins, a lot of kids, a lot of parents. We walked away with some I haven't even touched the plates, bro. We got brisket,
that's how it
turkey,
should be.
all the good stuff.
Ooh, hold on. You said
I also
brisket.
we got some brisket.
Oh, okay.
I also got so basically yesterday I posted on Instagram, shared it because my mom tagged me in it, where it was oxtail, curry goat, it had plantain and rice and peas.
Yes.
And all I said, it's just missing blank to complete the Holy Trinity. Patrick, do you know what the Holy Trinity of Jamaican cuisine is?
All right. So I already nailed the two. You got the oxtail and the curry goat. So I have to go with the jerk chicken.
Ding, ding, ding. You're right.
Let's go.
Okay, because I thought you were gonna say something funny, like I don't know, like fucking festival. Ew, what are you talking about?
What?
No,
that's dry as hell, bro.
No, but like a dry festival soaked in oxtail gravy.
Oh no, that's fire. Yo, bro. Dumpling. The fried dumpling. Oh my God.
I only have that as like a breakfast thing. Like I'll have that with the ackee and saltfish, and that's about it.
So that's how everyone thinks, right? Like you do it that way. Yo, there's so many ways you can like pimp out the the dumpling, bro. You get when you stuff it, you take some corned beef and you stuff it with the corned beef.
Oh, the corned beef works too. But I was about to say, how come nobody's ever thought about doing like a West Indian slider?
Yo, let's not
slice that.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away. Save that.
But yeah, I was crazy. I shared that, and people kept I was surprised how many times people were hitting me up, and I was like, oh shit, like everybody is just as craving as I am. And I kept telling people, I'm like, yo, I haven't had oxtail in like months. Like I'm going through withdrawal. Like I haven't had oxtail since I went to LA twice. So in the summertime, I was in LA again. But before then is when I had oxtail last. So I haven't had it since maybe the spring.
Bro, you're gonna hate me.
Well,
I'm cooking that this weekend.
Wait, is it good? Is it the first time you trying something?
No. It's not first time. I do this. Okay, but the same thing as you. Like I haven't had it in a long time because the price of oxtail is just crazy. But I'm at a point right now. I'm like, yo, it's getting cold outside. I need something to comfort.
You caught a Black Friday sale.
Soon, I hope. I gotta go out tomorrow. And get it, but it's gonna happen. But it's like, yo,
you're like, I'm paying for whatever.
I don't even care at this point. Like oxtail hits differently, bro. It's
a
different flex, man.
So to your point, so we came back home a day earlier than we had expected, and we had to rent a car. So we have this car. There's this Jamaican place that doesn't even do Uber Eats or whatever, and I'm like, it's only 20 minutes away. So we took that trip earlier today and got the Holy Trinity up.
Hey.
We just ate that shit in the park with like a whole like pond where people are in the swan things and whatever, which is like a nice little 8-minute walk from our crib. Ate that shit up. Like, bro, I haven't had it in so long. I only ate half of it. We ordered 3 larges of all 3 of them and mixed up the Trinity.
Of course.
Malik Craven ass ate all of it. He's done. So, I'm planning on mixing that with some of the Thanksgiving Day food we got, and then it'll just feel like a Jamaican.
Feel like home. It'll feel like home.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. I got you. Bro, honestly, we are craving because my whole day yesterday was spent looking at my timeline to see the pictures.
What people were eating.
You
were looking for it.
I did. I got caught up. I was hungry. And like I was looking at it and I was judging people because the plates were not looking good at all. Like, yo, we do Thanksgiving right. We as Canadian, like our Thanksgiving, I think it's because of the mixture of the cultures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're getting like you're Canadian, you're North American, but you get that Caribbean, African, all those different flavors. You know, if you got some Filipino people in your family, you're getting some Filipino. You're getting all these
True.
different.
They mix it with the
cultures,
traditional
like,
shit. It's like another
yeah.
culture mixed with the it's true.
It's crazy, bro. Like I look at all the other stuff I was seeing yesterday. It's like ham, turkey. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
what else you got? You know, but
I will say that I do love a deep fried turkey.
yeah,
a deep fried turkey is really that's where it's at.
Okay, hold on. Is deep fried better than smoked?
Oof.
Smoked turkeys.
It's hard because the smoked turkey is real juicy, and I love a smoky flavor in any of the meats I have. Pause. It's like so like, yeah. That's why I really like this jerk spot or this Jamaican spot, because their jerk chicken tastes like it was on the barrel. Like it was like sitting there for a minute, like
Eglinton West.
Yeah, it's got the Eglinton West vibes.
Jeez.
We paid $24 USD for each plate and didn't think twice about it.
I mean, that's love right there, bro. That's
I was like, this is a necessity for our mental health right now. Yeah, and it was so big. Like I literally have a whole other meal just.
So it's worth it. That's worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was like 2 meals.
Like 2 meals. So it's like $12. So
yeah. So I wasn't too mad at it. But yeah, it's been a good week ramping up towards that.
Yeah.
I got we got the Toby Nwigwe concert tomorrow, which should be dope.
Fire.
That'll be definitely dope.
I hear the applause in the background.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, so let me ask you, because this has been something I've been thinking about. I was supposed to go to a concert, or I got the opportunity to go to a concert last weekend. I didn't do it.
What was that for?
It was actually for oh my gosh. Why am I forgetting the name of the group right now? Not Funny People. It'll come back to me.
Island people?
No.
Dilated people?
No. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. But anyways, it's a concert last weekend. Our boy Rudy went, said he had an amazing time. One of the best.
I think I saw him post on it. I was like, this is random. What is he doing here? Did his job just give him free tickets?
Right? But yeah, it got me thinking, like, I miss concerts. I haven't been to one since this whole pandemic.
Oh, really?
I have one coming up in January, but I'm like, that's too far away. So
what's January?
Looney. Shout out to the homie from Scarves right there. So we got that coming up, but I'm like, yo, man, it's time to hit up another show. And it had me thinking, like, what's the best venue to see an artist in?
I love the small, like the mid-sized ones. What's the one on Queen East? Not History, because I think History might end up being one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
But it was is it Queen?
Is it Danforth Music Hall?
Nope. Is it called? What is it called? Opera House.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love the Opera House. That's fire. I love that one.
Opera House is fire.
What would you say was your last concert? Did you say what your last concert was? Do you remember what it is?
Oh my gosh. No, I can't. Holy crap.
Wow.
That's not good. I'm a man that used to go to bare concerts. Like this is wild. And the concert I was thinking of from a week ago it was by Phony People.
Who are the Phony People?
Yo, I'm sure the producer knows about them. Yeah, Megan has a song with them.
Oh, okay. So they're popping. They're cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're cool people. But yeah, so I'm like, I gotta go to a show, and I was thinking about the concerts that I like Phoenix concert theater.
Phoenix was fire too.
Phoenix was fire. Mod Club used to be good. Anything
but like the big seating ones. I don't really love those.
Nah.
But we have. So Toby's coming up, and then I told you, of course, we have the one coming up in December. This one, bitch, that's gonna be crazy. Like imagine hearing this shit come on.
Me if you want.
Bro.
Yes, I like
we're in the general crowd.
Yo, you're catching him at a good time too, because he's Grammy nominated now. Like,
yes.
So those ticket prices next time around, the price went up.
True.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
and
so.
you don't. And what's his name? I'm just banking on Kendrick showing up. We're in LA. Come on now, bro.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Come on, please.
Hell yeah. Plus, he's got stuff he's apparently working on too. So let's see him.
I'm sure he wants to get his concert reps in, his performance reps in.
Yeah. Isn't he doing yeah, he's doing the Super Bowl too, isn't he?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think he's on. I think he's on.
Maybe
the bill
I
for that.
think he is.
He's on the bill for that. So
yeah, he is.
He's got to get the reps in. He's got to get the reps.
True. Yeah. And just like us, we're saying, I ain't been to a concert in 2 years. Kendrick's like, I ain't performing like 2 years. You know what I mean?
You got to get those shots up, yo.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. I see you living that. I see you living the Hollywood life. Feel that LA life.
I'm just trying my best, man. And I went to another like Clippers game earlier.
$5 Clippers game. Yeah.
Bro.
That game was crazy.
I'm gonna be a future Clippers game season ticket holder. It's only gonna cost me $50, but like
bro, whatever. It's the same Staples Center, or crypto.
Man, it's like you're seeing quality games for the lowest of lows.
Yeah.
There's certain like concession stands where shit's like affordable. We can get like a beer for $8-9 and then like fries for $4.50.
Bro, what? What?
You could go to a Clippers game and spend $50 and be lit and in the building.
The basics.
Yeah, that's what I want when I'm in a game.
No, for sure. But like the game you went to, that was overtime, right?
Yeah. PGs threw that shit into overtime out of nowhere.
Damn.
But yeah, that was a dope game, and we got the Lakers one coming up, and we'll see how those guys do. Did you see the whole LeBron fiasco?
Yeah, I did. I
was loving it. What did you think?
I caught that real time, bro. I caught that real time because somehow that game ended up being on TV. So I was watching this. I'm like, oh, this is about to go down. And I saw like a couple days earlier, it was like the 15-year anniversary of Malice in the Palace. I'm like, oh
no way.
This is crazy. I agree with the suspensions, all that stuff, but like I honestly thought this man lost his mind, and by this man I mean Stewart. Like the way this guy ran,
there's no justifying that shit. Doesn't matter if LeBron punched him in the face. I don't.
My dude was like, every time you think he's cool, he's like, all right, yeah, I'm good.
Psych, I'm gone.
The best is when I don't know if you caught the audio when they're saying, oh wait, he might run around the locker room. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do.
Yeah, he did that. He did that. It looked like he's like, oh, I know the routes.
Yeah, yo, this man, bro, I get it. Like your eyes bleeding, you look like you're in a UFC fight, but you ran through your whole coach, your whole coaching staff, your whole team. I'm pretty sure Casey was on the ground, like
He was doing his best Jeff Van Gundy impression. It was crazy.
Damn.
So you think that LeBron should have got suspended?
Oh yeah, that was intentional, bro.
Intentional, like what kind of intent was his intent? Like what did you see that he wanted to do to that guy?
Like I think anytime you get a flagrant 2 called in a game, there's a chance you're going to get suspended because the flagrant 2 is obviously, shows intent. So if you look at LeBron, he definitely meant to do that, not say bust up his eye, but he meant to like give him a hard shot. So yeah, take that one game.
So let's just play a hypothetical game. We remove the bleeding and then we remove the reaction. But same thing, same play.
Mm.
Does LeBron get suspended?
Without the blood, I don't think so. But like the fact that he was busted open like that, I think plays a factor into it.
Because to me, that looked like it was like a freak situation.
Nah, bro, come on.
Like,
you can see the intent like in LeBron.
Yeah, I know, intent. As in, like, you watch any NBA game and there are elbows, there's shoving. That's just part of the game. You try and get your revenge how you can get it. It wasn't like, fuck you, Stewart. I'm gonna give you this intentional death pause.
I definitely think it was a death pause.
That's what it was. He wasn't even looking at him.
You don't have to look at the man. You know where he is.
It was a rough box out. It was a rough box out.
Nah, bro.
I've hit people with a little, but I'm not trying to fight them or fuck them up.
You also ain't LeBron. You ain't big like LeBron like that. Like, come on. He knows how to throw it around his body.
You're acting like Stewart is fucking Muggsy Bogues.
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that. Stewart's an enforcer. Like this is what he does. He gets down and dirty like that. So, he knew what he was about to get into, but I'm still saying like the suspensions were warranted, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, I think for the Malice in the Palace reasons and all of that, you control that shit and shut it down as early and as quick as possible. I agree with them getting rid of LeBron before shit gets crazier between fans, other players, whatever. Who knows? Yeah. The suspension, is just, I just don't think it's needed on LeBron's side because, he gave him a little elbow, which is You're not going to say it in the rule book, but it's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's a contact sport.
Though. It is.
It's a contact sport. Fouling, just the way that fouling is a part of the game is the same way that an intentional little hit is part of the game.
Okay, well, that was not an intentional little hit. You don't bust up a man's eye with an intentional little hit.
Bro,
he looks like he caught an elbow from John Jones. Like this man.
Yeah, but you're looking at the blood. I show you that hit before the blood, and you're like, what are you talking about?
But the blood's there. You can't act like the blood didn't happen. That has to play.
That's what I mean. It was a freak situation. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he was actually hurt. He just bled.
How do we know? Maybe he lost his mind at that point. That's why he's charging him, Maybe that's how hurt he was. Lost his marbles.
I don't know. I'm not buying that, especially with you doubling down, telling me that this guy's supposed to be an enforcer out here. So this is the kind of the role he plays. I just feel like his reaction escalated this entire situation. And that's my whole point. Like, he doesn't react that way. LeBron's not getting suspended. He's definitely not getting suspended. LeBron gets the flagrant, warranted, and then we move on.
He definitely, which is why he got the 2 games, right? Because he went all crazy with it. But I also think when you look at it too,
he's a Jamaican, so you got to stick up for your own.
No. But the way the whole team's reacted too, you get Westbrook in there ready to throw down.
That was funny. Yeah, that was really funny.
That was hilarious. So I'm just
perfect stance, by the way.
Perfect stance.
Knees bent,
stance.
Arm 90-degree angle.
Oh yeah, the elbows tucked. He was ready. So he definitely knows how to fight, which I appreciate. But I wanted to see. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see a brawl. I wanted to see the fight.
You're like, yes, round 2. It's not the palace, but there's still malice.
A part of me wanted to see LeBron. I know it would never happen. And this is the first time he's been suspended, I think.
It's a second. I don't know. Maybe it was the first time he's been suspended, definitely. But I think it was the second ejection. And I love how he got ejected with the utmost of class. It was just like, ejected. Yes. Good game. Take care of things.
King James, please.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
He was very kingly. I loved it. But this is what he said about it. I'll share what he said, and because he thinks that he shouldn't have been suspended as well.
Of course not.
What happened with you and Isaiah Stewart, and what was your reaction to the league suspending you?
What happened is, there was a box out on the free throw line. His elbow got kind of high, got me. If you watch the film, it got me off balance a little bit. His elbow lifted my arm here, and I basically tried to swim down on him, on his arm. And when I swam down on his arm, he got off balance, and the left side of my hand, grazed his face, and I knew right away. So I knew right away I had caught some part of his head. So I went over to apologize to him, and obviously, you guys see what happened after that. But definitely accidental. Just like the play last night on Russ, accidental hit in the mouth, just like Sabonis play tonight, accidental hit to the eye. Definitely I'm not that type of player. So
what?
I hate to see that. What escalated after that? I didn't think it warranted. I thought it warranted an ejection because of what happened after that. Having me probably still in the game and the excitement from the fans. What could possibly happen after that, obviously, but a suspension, I didn't think it was warranted, but the league made that call, and we are good.
So, I saw when I was watching this game live, I saw that he was trying to be apologetic off rip before he did the full sprint and dodging tackles and showing to the NFL that he has a potential future. But
the Lions can use him.
Word. I watched that game yesterday.
So
I was like, oh, they up for a second. It's a Thanksgiving Day miracle. Oh, never mind. Same old.
Yeah.
He was trying to be apologetic off rip. It looked like and he's like, the way he explained it with that level of detail from what I saw and knowing he got a photogenic ass memory. To me, I feel like that just reinforced what I felt this shit was. But you tell me if LeBron's just being a spinster.
Exactly. That's all it is, bro. He's trying to protect his clean image. And this wasn't going to affect his image to begin with. No one's going to say, the narrative will never be LeBron James was a dirty player. Like, no one's going to say that. LeBron's not a dirty player. So I think his whole explanation was trying to clear his name to show he's not a dirty player. It's like, no, we don't think you're a dirty player, but what you did, that warranted the suspension. Just take it, deal with it. And like, you don't need to really say nothing else. Just deal with what you did, man.
But like also in respect to what he said about the cut that Sabonis gave him above his eye, same situation. What are we talking about here?
I can't even speak on that play because I don't even know that one. So I can't even say
saw
about that.
An inadvertent elbow. He has a cut on his eye. It looks like he's got stitches. I'm not sure, but it definitely is a cut on his eye. I mean, he did, obviously he's LeBron James. He did not react like that.
Yeah.
Sabonis didn't get ejected.
Okay.
And nobody's suspended. We're all moving on. This is what I was talking about. This being just like a regular basketball play.
You're right.
Intentional or not, where we just move on from. And, you know, I don't understand why you suspend the dude that accidentally did something that made a guy lose his shit and start seeing red. And he started turning this into something else that it wasn't.
Listen. Let me break it down for you like this.
Please break it down for me, Patrick.
Because once upon a time, I was in LeBron's shoes, you know?
Why were you in his shoes ever?
Young me, elementary school me, you know, would often get called to the principal's office, in this case, Adam Silver. And I get suspended for things I didn't even do. You know, I might have flicked an elastic band and it hit someone in their eye, but that was an accident. That was an accident. I don't deserve an in-school suspension for that. But these are the things that happen, you know? So sometimes you get caught up with something, you get punished, and it might be a little too severe. But you know what? You just got to take it and move on, man.
Yeah, you take it. You don't have to agree with it. I went in elementary school, threw a snowball at a kid one time who was antagonizing me. Turns out that snowball had a little bit of ice in it and cut the dude in his face. Ooh. And there was a rule back at my elementary school to curb the violence in Jane Finch.
Right.
And they said that if you threw a snowball and you got caught, you would have detention until the ice melted.
Oh, wait,
and I was like, yeah, and
I
don't know. It was roughly could have been January.
Ooh, okay.
So that happened. At that time, at that elementary school, I was like, I had the LeBron James image. You know, A student.
Right.
All the teachers loved me. Teachers were saying shit like, I wish I had a whole class of Shaquille's.
Wow.
Principals knew me only because I was student of the month every month.
Okay.
You know, I was that guy.
Okay.
So I threw that snowball, and I just remember the principal being like, "Hey, my hands are tied here."
He hit you with. Yo, that's the worst, eh? My hands are tied.
Yeah.
Yo, did you take like a walk of shame and like as you go through I could just picture this in as a TV show or movie. You're walking down the hall, principal's got you by the shoulder, and everyone's all the kids are standing in the
thing
hallway.
is it happened at the end of the day as we're waiting to get on the school bus. So I thought I was scotch free until you get that. You know when they call you to the principal's office on the PA system.
Ooh, yep.
It's like, can Shaquille Cox go to the office? Because Shaquille Cox report to the office. I'm like,
no, you're
fuck. So I go down there, and it was just like, yeah, every day at lunch I was going down there and just sitting at the desk inside the office. For it wasn't as long. I definitely got off of good behavior.
Right.
But that was the rule. Shout out to Mr. Milsom. He enforced that I did that shit. And when I went to high school, he ended up being a high school basketball coach, and I beat his team by 100. So justice served.
Because you remember. You took that personally.
I took it personally, and then I beat his team by 100.
Okay, but you see, you said a key point there, though.
Mm-hmm.
He had to treat you like everyone else. He had to make an example out of you, and this is what the league had to do with LeBron. And it's, hey, he wants to be the king. This is the crown that you wear. It's not fair. You might not think it's fair, but Adam Silver's got to do what Adam Silver's got to do.
True. All right, cool, but it's one game.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just one game. So like, even though I feel this way, he shouldn't have been suspended in my eyes. It was one game, and I think that's the same way LeBron took it. He's like, I shouldn't have been suspended, but like whatever.
They lost anyways.
Yeah, and then LeBron comes back and has a regular ass classic LeBron moment.
It's nuts.
He brought out the little big ball celebration.
Yep, I saw that.
It was a little big ball celebration, and he didn't even get suspended for that. They're like, we'll let LeBron live. But yeah,
man, I wanted to see Knicks fans go off. I really wanted him not to get suspended or at least appeal it, so he'd be there for that game. Yeah. I was ready. I was ready for some more viral Knicks videos. It was the best.
I mean, I love seeing the fans talk their shit.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah.
So I want to. We got any more sports things?
Damn, we did basketball at the top.
I know it's crazy, but I got another basketball one because these are like cultural basketball shit. It's not like, yo, LeBron dropped 40. You think he's gonna keep going on this streak? Exactly. No. Nah. Kobe, you still entertained? She's entertained, so we're good.
Hey,
vibe check.
Go.
We passed the vibe check.
Nice.
So the internet saw something that we never knew about the NBA.
What's that?
They've been infiltrated.
Wait, what?
The NBA has been infiltrated by another species, and it's finally come out, and we all know. The lizard people are here. One of them plays for the Brooklyn Nets.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, drop that. What?
Hot take? Are you crazy?
No, it's not a hot take. But
it's a hot take. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, let's talk about it for a little bit.
The Brooklyn Nets have a representative of the species from not this planet known as the lizard people. We've referenced them before on this podcast. One of them owns the company by the name of Meta, formerly known as Facebook. His stage name is Mark Zuckerberg, but this lizard person on the Brooklyn Nets' name is none other than Kevin Durant. We saw his scales. We finally saw the scales of a lizard person in the flesh. That shit was crazy.
Damn, nigga.
Ooh, it was dirty. It was.
You see his ankle?
No.
You didn't see it?
It goes further? I just saw the little like piece of.
Yeah. Oh, that's all we saw. We just saw the little piece, and that's all we needed to see. I can't imagine what else there is to say about it. Like, how are you?
I got a lot of questions. I have many questions, but I'll start with this big one. Okay. And let me preface this by saying I'm someone who I sweat a lot. So whatever. I figured though, if you're playing a sport, you're giving it 110%. You're out there on the court. Should there not be moisture? Should there not be perspiration? Should you not even be your skin should never be that dry?
So I'm just thinking, I'm thinking back to my days. We played basketball in Toronto. It gets cold, wintertime tournaments, blah, blah, blah. Let me think about how ashy I could get. And I'm looking at the clip of just literally the picture.
Yeah.
He's playing in Cleveland.
Okay.
Little cold. It's not there yet though.
Right.
So I don't have any excuse for this man.
And the socks are up.
The socks are up. He's got the compression shorts, so you only see a little sliver. So I don't know what that shit would look insane.
Ooh, that's gross.
Yeah.
How high does that go? How low does that go?
I saw them take that sliver and then duplicate it, put it in a bag of beef jerky. I'm like, this is disgusting.
Oh man. Yo, I saw one that said winter is coming and I died, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Jon Snowed that.
So I saw them do they posted a clip from Proud Family because I guess
Yes.
What's his name?
The
Oscar.
Pops. Yeah.
He had ashy feet or some shit.
My mama always told me my ankles were so rusty they could start a fire.
Look at Kevin Durant.
Listen to him. Disgusting. Bro, first it was the hair. The man's hair looked like ground pepper. You know what I mean? It looked like freaking ground beef. And now the skin.
I'm seeing a close-up right now, and there's extra no excuse for it. It's bad. Scotty Beam just posted. I can only hope that's Saran wrap. And then Isaiah Thomas was like, no way KD can be that ashy. No way. LOL. Oh my God.
Oh man. It's bad. I've never been that dry in my life.
I was about to ask you, have you ever had a situation of great ashiness?
That's great. So mine was probably like just maybe average. Average. You know, every now and then, like especially when you're younger, you know, you get the elbows or like the knuckles or something. But nah, bro. You're a grown man now.
For me, I just get like the elbows a little bit, the knees on sometimes, my feet absolutely every day. I'll give you that. But you know, I'm not gonna be out there wearing like thong sandals and like the worst feet in the world.
No.
Huh? I don't do that. But I try to moisturize it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like Kevin Durant.
Wait, are you a lizard?
No, that's what you guys are accusing me of, and I am not a lizard person.
But that's what a lizard person would say.
It's not as
The theorists on Reddit right now are slowing down the video frame by frame, where they're like, "Look, his eyes flip." They
his eyes flip.
You can see the little reptilian fucking eyeball.
Eyes flip. Yo,
He's
okay.
not blinking.
But this is a very important question, though. You know, we talk about this, you know, men's health.
I knew you're gonna bring up men's health in this situation.
because you know, part of the health is your skincare regimen. And now I'm worried that KD and Shaquille Cox, they don't have very good skincare regimens.
Well, just like KD said, fuck y'all. I'm about to pull my y'all broke card.
This guy. Oh man, get some.
I'll meet you back on our planet soon, man. What?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah,
I didn't say shit.
That's gross.
So I okay, I have two different directions we can go.
Yeah. We
can go to the Adele journalistic side combo.
Okay.
Or we can go to this old man ethering somebody.
Damn, those are both good. Let's keep with the funny though. Let's go ether.
Okay, let's go funny. Okay, yo. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Like I was about to deliver the funny.
Yeah, I'm like, let's do some voice acting now. Okay.
So this is in Washington. Apparently, this vandal basically spray painted "Mike is a cheater" on this car. It was parked in this neighborhood or whatever. That wasn't Mike's car. It was somebody else's.
Whoa.
So the owner, the veteran, actually, this is an older man.
You say veteran?
Yeah, like an older man.
Damn.
This is his car. So he had this to say to Mike, and his delivery was like it was like some ether shit. It was like he was battling Loaded Lux. It was like he's here to like you got to watch the video because he has like the epic pauses and all. Hear him out.
Mike. See what you've done. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are, but you may want to start changing your ways.
And he goes down like this.
Or changing your name.
Bars.
Whoa. What? What? I did not see that coming. What?
Run that shit back. Run that shit back.
Mike. See what you've done. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are, but you may want to start changing your ways. Or changing your name.
Damn. Okay, Mike. Okay, old man.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Damn.
But have you ever seen any like people like
I've never seen someone's car like scratched.
I mean, it sounds like
I've seen scratched.
It's an age-old like retaliation move for somebody who has cheated.
That's a big
and I feel like it's like it's a big fear of mine.
not cheating, but like
what, somebody accidentally spraying your Civic Nation?
Hey.
Mike is a cheater. You're like, my name is Patrick.
I drive an Accord. What?
Accord, my bad.
No. But no, like just yeah, you get your car keyed for whatever reason. Like someone just has a vendetta against you. You're coming out of a mall parking lot. And your car is just like
keying somebody's car was like an early 2000s move.
Yeah.
Like I remember my parents' cars getting keyed a couple times.
Jeez.
I remember. Yeah, my mom keyed somebody's car. I feel like she said that like when I was like 10 years old. I remember.
Oh, damn, I could actually see this.
She was heated about something.
I could
it was a wild response. I remember as a kid, I was like, "What? That's how you're supposed to react?"
She went Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she went Isaiah Stewart. She's like, "Oh, you parked so close to me, I'm keying the fuck out of your car." What? I just parked next to you.
Yo, that's wild.
I didn't even know you were gonna park there. I don't even know your name.
I don't even know your name. Oh man, that's wild.
No,
Damn.
Getting your car keyed is something that I worry about daily. I don't worry about like that shit, the spray paint.
That's soft. Like it's not soft, but like you can get that out a lot cheaper than you can get out like keying your car.
Oh wow, you did your research. You've looked into this.
I mean, things happen, bro.
Why has your car been spray painted? And did you think you were cool by doing it? Like you thought this was some Fast and the Furious shit. You're like,
you put the streaks in.
I
live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Ew. That is scary.
Yeah, nah. But no, I've seen people like, you know, the cheaters. They get what they deserve, I guess, or they get what's coming to them. Like, you know, who is it? Jasmine Sullivan has a whole song about that, right? A bust the windows in your car. So this stuff happens, bro. People always.
Do you think that's a fair response?
No, Mike. What did the car have to do to it? The car probably took you to place. You probably had some good times in that car.
You're like, you don't love me. Well, I know you love this car, and fuck it.
Damn. How would you feel?
How would I feel?
The Malibu gets key destroyed, spray painted
by a random, or like this is like I'm the evil Mike.
You're Mike.
I'm evil Mike.
Yeah, you gotta change your name.
Evil Mike has to. I don't know. I can't. Is there a word? I'd have to see if there's a word I can change cheater into that I can turn into like a car decal.
Eater? No, wait. No, eater doesn't work.
Oxtail eater. Shak is an oxtail eater. Put oxtail on the top. Erase the CH.
That's so gross.
And then everybody would love that. I'd be pulling up anywhere, and they'd be like, "Yes."
Just add the Jamaican flag decal.
Yes.
Ooh, fire.
Yes, that might be a response. But like when when you're wrong,
yeah,
and then whatever happens as a response to it, and you just got to live with it.
You just got to take it. Yeah,
that's what I would have probably done. I would have been like, "Oh, word, okay, yeah, I was wrong."
Yeah, if you hurt someone that deep, you just got to take it. Yeah. Which brings me to a point I wanted to bring up.
All right.
Well, this is gonna take us in a different direction, but it's fine. We'll go there. Roll with me. So I've been listening to a lot of music and a lot of different takes on what makes a good album in music, right? So, you know, we have some artists coming out, particularly Adele was one of them that everyone was waiting on, right? They're like, ooh, Adele's been through this very messy divorce and painful. Like this album's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
The album actually is really good. I'm not gonna lie, I actually listened to it. It's pretty good. But my thought on this was like, this might be a little wild, but stay with me.
Okay.
So you know how like when artists give us their best work after a breakup.
Okay.
You know,
I know you love those moments. We were talking about it before.
We all do. Take Confessions. Take you know,
Monster by Future.
Monster, right? Okay. So should the person who committed this hurt of the heart, should they also be able to take credit for this beautiful music? Because without their part, we don't get this music. So when this artist,
what if the artist is the heartbreaker?
No, that's different though, because they're already getting the credit. Like they get the praise already. People would say, "Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing." So I feel like the toxic. Well, I'm not going to use the word toxic, but the person who hurt them that deep, they gotta get some credit for it. Or am I crazy?
Person that got their heart, or
No,
the person that did
who
the hurting?
that did the hurting.
I feel like the person that did the hurting, fuck you, and all mines is mines. But
Yeah.
if you're the one, like if you're Future, well, I'm using Future as an example, but like his project that I'm referring to had nothing to do with Sierra, really, kind of. Right. It wasn't really like, this is a situation shit. Yeah. But if it's like one of those and you're the heartbreaker,
yeah,
I think you're not gonna break my heart and fuck up my life for a minute and then make big bags.
So that's what you want to go after them.
Yeah, I think okay. that's what's fair. You felt strongly about it for a second. I heard you.
I mean, you don't have anything to do with how someone responds to you and what you did to them. And I think somebody taking a pain that was inflicted on you and how they channel that, you don't get credit for that. That was an individual effort of how they process that. And if they put something out creative into the world, no, you're not credited to that. That was still a them thing. You were just something they had to go through in order to get access that part of them.
Damn, I thought I had something.
Sometimes you just gotta take the wisdom and be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, that's crazy. No, but for real, like it just makes me think about how some artists, like on a serious note, that one was more kind of, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, like how they take that pain as a producer
and flip
that and turn that into like some of the best art, some of the best projects we ever get. Meanwhile, when it's like happy emotions, it doesn't always pan out,
I know, word. And I can only relate to it as far as maybe being an athlete. It's hard to as a podcaster because you need to be in kind of like a good mood. If I'm not in a good mood, I'm not gonna have the best podcast ever. This is gonna be the one. Unless that podcast is all about relationships, I'll be like, man,
let me tell you
shit. Let me tell you about her. That people are like, yo, this is the best podcast.
Let's go. Yeah.
And then she should sue my ass for I don't know, confidentiality. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, what is that? Was there an NDA?
It's an implied one if you're engaged in a monogamous relationship.
Hold on. Is it?
It must be implied that there has to be an implied amount of confidentiality when you're in a relationship. And I think, like, to me, that's how I approach it. And we sit here, we talk shit about everything. And as we were walking here earlier, producer was reminding me, like, yo, I just want to remind you that you should still feel as free to talk about whatever you want to talk about or whatever on your podcast. And I told her, like, I really appreciate hearing that or whatever, but I also feel like as personable as we can get and as close as we can get to talking about our lives, there has to be a little thin layer or like a little barrier between like just being absolutely 100% candid. And we've learned that over the course of years, I think, to be quite honest, because like I think when you just start podding, you're like, okay, I gotta make this super interesting. So it's just like you say everything and you're like, no, this is not helping my real life.
No, it's actually making it worse. Shout out, never mind.
But did you say shout out to Brandon?
I didn't.
I did. Shout out to Brandon.
But no, it's facts though, right? Like I feel like, yeah, it's hard to just put everything out there and be that vulnerable. So I definitely respect the artists who can and when they do, because I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I don't know if I could really bear even like the good, not even the good, but like the stuff that person did to hurt you, but also taking it the next level when you can actually admit in your music the part that you played and how a relationship ended. Because not everyone can take that and own up to the stuff they did, especially publicly. You know what I mean? So to me, I'm like, yo, hats off to you for actually admitting that you were wrong, or like obviously like you can recognize your faults,
Yeah, no, that's for sure. But I think like in this world that we live in today is separate from what we came from, and we're talking about like being honest and in a public facing art world where it's like you're an artist, you're a rapper, you're a singer, you're a podcaster, whatever it is. We came from the era of the like, that's a diva and they're unattainable and unreachable. But now everybody kind of wants their their superstars or celebrities, their personalities, their influencers, their whatevers to be relatable people that feel like they could be my friend.
Yeah, 100%. Like you have to be authentic. You got to be real. You got to be genuine, because if not, people see right through that and they're on to the next person who actually is. So yeah, no one wants that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the term here, but like how we used to see celebrities, even like I guess pre-social media, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you said like the unattainable, like you look at them like they're behind like a glass box or something, you know?
You can't, yeah, exactly. You can't imagine like shaking their hands.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like what Will Smith thought he was doing all of this time before he started trying to be this mustacheless Will that's telling everything.
Yo, that I'm not gonna lie, like I was on the fence about everything that was going on, because I felt like, yo, you guys are putting out too much. Like the Smiths are putting out too much. But then I'm hearing excerpts and from the book. Like I might have to go read this book. That might be on my Christmas wish list. But
yeah, read that book and report back everything.
No, because like legit, like you never, especially as a black man, you don't hear black men like prominent like that being that vulnerable and opening up about the stuff they went through. So I was like, okay, well, I could definitely respect that. You know what I mean? Like there admit that you felt like you were living a lie. And that wasn't the person that everyone saw, wasn't the real you.
And it's crazy because I'm waiting for the moment that The Rock does the same thing. The Rock is still there.
I think so.
The Rock is still like just like so. Everything's so happy. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I work hard every day and I love all of it.
Yeah.
And there wasn't like until last year where he actually was like, yeah, I'd be depressed and shit, actually. You know, so he's gonna be there in the next like 3 years. I feel like where he's gonna be like, yo, my life was not lit. It's great, but like I'm struggling.
Yeah. Posting all those videos. Oh man, that's so sad.
I had to unfollow The Rock. It was a little too far. That's like honestly, like this shit was so unrelatable.
Yeah.
Where he was just like, yeah, he's being motivational, but he's acting like everything's easy and like you should do it all with a smile on your face.
Right? He's like, oh, I'm in the Iron Paradise or Iron Gym. I don't know, whatever he calls his gym, getting it in. I'm like, bro, like not everyone has the facility that you have and the money you have to have the cooks and all that stuff. Like, bro, I got World Gym that's like $10 a month. Like, what am I supposed to do?
But even so, my whole point was like he like don't act like it's all fun because it's not.
Yeah.
If waking like maybe the waking up part was cool for you, but maybe whatever like you had like the eating part, you like maybe just say, yo, honestly, I hate the meals that I'm dealing with, but I'm here to do it because my focus is there, blah, blah, blah. And to me, that's more authentic than being like, well, here's my skinless, non-seasoned chicken breasts with raw eggs in this cup that I'm going to consume for 5 days. I don't know if that's what he eats. I just made it up.
I think he actually might, but
that's disgusting.
I think it's also like, spoiler alert for anyone who watched Ted Lasso. But
I need to watch that. I need to watch it. I keep hearing people refer to it. I'm gonna get there.
All right, so I won't spoil it. So retract that. But you know, it's the character in Ted Lasso, which I'm sure you've seen the clips of. Like he's just this Ned Flandersy type of dude. It's like, is that really you? Are you really this happy all the time? Like, are you just hiding behind something? You know?
Oh, so that he's a guy that like has that type of image, but like realistically, there's other shit going on.
He seems that way. You know what I mean? Like that's why I say Ned Flanders, because I think in Simpsons, like Flanders eventually had some stuff, right? So
word, true.
Yeah. So like
even Flanders became a person, Dwayne.
It's okay that you're not always Mr. Positive or things are not always 100% great and sunny. Like that's the journey. That's the human life. That's exactly. You're not a lizard person.
Just watch the eyes and like, you know, record it real slow. Did you listen to, I don't know. Okay, wait, there's two things I want to do here.
Hit that fork in the road.
Okay, let's talk about Silk Sonic because I don't want to wait on it another week.
Yes.
You listen to the album?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yo, I have many thoughts on this album. I will say generally, I like the album. I think it's a really good album. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say really good. I think it's a solid album. But it reminds me a lot of Bruno's last project and feels like extras. Some of the songs felt like extras that could have been on like a Bruno Mars album.
What do you mean they were on a Bruno Mars album and they decided to like add Anderson Paak?
They're like, you know who would be really good on this? Like a couple of them felt like that for me. But overall, I really like the album. Like it's an easy listen. I listened to this thing like front back multiple times.
It's like eight songs. So yeah, you can just put that shit on and yeah.
Yeah. What would you think?
I really liked it. I thought it was dope. I love the era that they're trying to emulate.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they got what's his name? Bootsy Collins, is it?
Bootsy Collins, yeah.
He basically was like hosting it. It felt like he was stitching this shit together and like tried to bring you back. So it felt like it does feel like it was made today, but it feels like but it did have a lot of the elements of the time that they were trying to emulate, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Throw it on while you're cleaning, throw it on while you're pre-drinking, throw it on while you're cooking. Like that's that
anytime,
shit for me.
Like anytime. Like I don't know if you do this, but like I can listen to a song and like I start visualizing the music video or the performance of like how I can see it played out. And this whole album just played to me like that. Like I could picture it, how they would set it up and on a live show or something like that, yeah. So I was really into it that way. I'm like, I love when I can visualize myself seeing the artist perform, so these two guys are amazing performers, so I can't wait for them to actually take this
into a world tour. So do you think this, I mean, I feel like it's just going to be a huge success, but do you think regardless if they do a tour or not, the numbers are going to be what the numbers are going to be? Do they do this again if it's going to be like a success, or do they say we did that was it? Because the way I'm seeing Silk Sonic, because they're calling them this, but it's Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars present Silk Sonic. It feels like a one-time thing to me.
Yeah. I got that feeling too. And I'm okay with that. I do think though they could do something like,
another era.
5 years from now. 5 years in music's a long time. Maybe like 3 years. No, 3 to 5 years from now. They're off they've done their separate projects, and then they get the request.
Silk Sonic 2 later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could see that.
I like the idea of like putting a cork on it. Let us like really marinate with this, appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't, because like, I think it would lose its specialness also.
Exactly.
If like we hear this next year, they got Silk Sonic 2 or whatever, and I think we'd still be excited and happy to hear it.
Yeah.
But is it going to be as special? Would it hit as hard as like if it comes out of the blue again after these guys come out with their solo shit, doing whatever else that they do, because they're that talented and they both cross genres, which is why it was a dope collab to do something like this.
I also don't know if
was that
Anderson will do it again with someone else. This is what he does. This is how he came out.
For sure.
Back in the Free Nationals.
Yep.
And then he did his own thing. The Free Nationals did their own thing, and they supported each other on tour. And he's done it with Mac Miller, and he's done it with a slew of other artists where he's had these shorter projects come out as like a duo. They haven't had their own name before. This is the first time that they've given the duo their own name, but I think it's something that he came out doing just as someone that's followed him from jump.
For sure. And no, that's how I first saw him. It was Anderson .Paak and the Free Nationals, and he was opening up for Bryson Tiller. I'm like, why are you the opener? At that point, like, no, seriously, at that point it made sense for him to be the opener, but like you left the quality that you got. Quality, like, I'm like, whoa, this should have been flipped. You know what I mean? But I really like that though. Like seeing an artist like him collab with so many different people.
So who would you like to see him with next? If you could think about anybody, because like, and I'm sure it would be somebody different again, like different.
Okay. I haven't seen this, and maybe producer can let me know if it's already happened, but someone from like the Afrobeats world, like maybe like a Wizkid.
Has he done anything like that?
I would say the closest thing he's gotten to that is K Trinata, who's a producer that does everything from Afrobeats to electronic.
Yep. From Montreal. He's got a new project out right now too.
He's a Canadian artist, and he's fantastic. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But I would say that the closest he's gotten to that is that he's done a couple things, I think, with like Gold Link, maybe.
Yeah.
That sort of same influence, but I don't know that he's done. Well, I know he hasn't done like a smaller project with someone of that realm. That's just that. I would love that.
Yeah, right. That'd be super lit. So
I would love something that's like super West Coast. Like I want it to sound like some like LA rap meets Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
He has that.
Does he?
I mean, he doesn't have whole projects.
That's what I mean. I'm like saying if we have a whole project,
whole
another
project.
one, like I don't know who it would be, but I'm like if I heard like Anderson .Paak and Kendrick Lamar.
That would be my dream. That's my biggest
Yeah.
dream.
Well,
In the
that's
whole world. I didn't even want to say it. That's my biggest dream in the whole world is that they would. I was shy.
There we go.
So like, okay, so here's like
I'd be on tour with them. I would be like,
we got
It's a
close
dream.
to it. We got
Yeah.
close to it when they did the soundtrack for or they were on the soundtrack for Compton, or not the soundtrack. They were on
Compton.
They were on no. They were on Dre's album Compton.
yeah.
Oh, Dre's
And
album Compton,
I've
yeah.
seen- the first time I saw Anderson in show, like live, was at Coachella years and years ago when he was like, no one really knew who he was.
Yeah.
And Dre came out and Kendrick came out, and I was like, am I in heaven? I don't
Right?
know what's going on, but I'm here. You know what I mean? And that
Yeah.
was on the West Coast. That's different. It hits different.
Damn, that's crazy. I
So,
can
yeah,
only
that would
imagine.
be-
Yeah.
that'd be crazy.
Damn. Yo, Super Bowl. I'm telling you, it's happening.
Super Bowl.
It'll be like we'll get a taste. It'll just be one performance.
You'll
Obviously.
get a taste of somebody random, but I don't know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be like one, not even a whole song. It'll be like 20 seconds of a song.
Yeah.
You're gonna perform it for like 2 seconds and get out of here.
But yo, on this, going back to this though. So we talked about Anderson. Bruno Mars, I don't know if he could do this again, just because like I don't know. Actually, no. Let me take that back. He could do this again, but it's almost too easy for him because he's literally this era.
Yeah.
He's transformed into like a James Brown.
Yeah,
persona.
he didn't have to do much to adjust for this. Like this
Yeah.
he's just doing the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I don't know if we'll still want this same sound in 5-10 years from now, or like again, because then it's literally the same project, you know?
That's fair. I don't know.
Because like when you said the thing about maybe they take on a different era, I'm like, I don't know if Bruno has another era.
Does he have another era in him? Yeah.
Bruno's done 70s, he's done 80s, he's done 90s, he's done current when he was, you know, at the top before he sort of made that transition into like era, you know, music. He was like doing his thing, and he was like very poppy,
yeah.
Like I would say he has some shades to him as well. I don't think he's as much of a character as Anderson is, where he's able to literally step into a person from a different generation. It doesn't matter who or what genre. Like there's something about him that's just like transformative, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if Bruno has that. I mean, Bruno's got a lot, obviously. I don't know if he has the same thing, but he has shades. Like he's definitely
That's true.
variety.
That's true. He does. He could do like a variety show. Like
That's stupid.
That's also 70s.
I want to know if I have any other. Oh, okay. We can go silly.
Yeah.
We can go. Did you just do this get silly dance? You're silly. We can go more music.
Ooh.
Or we can go Batman silly.
You know, I hate this.
I'm good with music. I feel like we saved the music for when we got the musician on.
Yes.
Hopefully soon.
Yes.
Wait, you said Batman? What was the other one?
Batman's silly because there's like a funny clip, and then like it's a funny clip to have a good conversation about. Is that what it is?
Let's go Batman. Let's go Batman.
Okay, let me preface it. You're in Gotham City. It's yes.
All right.
So you just got the Airbnb and got to visit your homie who just got a job in Gotham working for Wayne Enterprises.
Dope.
And you guys are lit. You guys just came from the Ice Lounge.
Okay.
Ice Lounge is really in Gotham. It's owned by Penguin.
Yeah.
But it's popping though. It's popping.
Dope.
And it's like 2:00. you're wavy, but guess what? You're not from here. You still
Right.
haven't got your weed.
Okay.
So you go to the corner and you go buy yourself some weed, and the interactions go like this when you buy some weed from a
My dub sacks go for 25 though, bro.
See, brother, you on that bullshit. That how dub sack go for 25.
Batman just comes out of nowhere and punches the dude
Wait,
mid conversation. The dude you're trying to buy the weed from.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're looking scared, and then here comes Batman. He's gonna talk and tell you some shit right here.
All right.
No one sells weed on my block.
That's crazy. That's what I was just telling him.
Except me.
What? Say what now?
Shop with your boy. I got that Poison Ivy, that Harley Quinn Loud Pack, that Two-Face, and that Barbara Gordon Kush. That should have put you in a wheelchair.
Brother White Chin, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I call him Brother White Chin.
Brother White Chin.
Here we go.
Well, let me get a dub of that Two-Face.
A dub's 25.
The fuck? It is not, Batman. A dub is a dub. I'm
My
not paying
price is my
25.
My price is my price.
So, okay, couple questions.
Holy crap.
Which strain do you buy? And do you buy it if the dub is not a dub?
yo, the Harley Quinn though.
That Barbara Gordon Kush, that shit'll leave you in a wheelchair.
That's hilarious. Oh man, damn.
I'm buying the Barbara Gordon Kush.
Of course you are.
I gotta try it. I'd be like, yeah, give me a dub. I'm not.
Nah.
Your prices are expensive. You punched a man in the streets. You're scary.
How do you argue with Batman? You can't argue with Batman. Whatever he says, that's it. His price is his price, bro.
If you saw the clip, he shows up. He's like, in the darkness, he's just like, nobody sells weed in my block except me. And the lightning flash.
It's like, what? Yo, that would be a crazy concept for real though. Like
if Batman was just a drug dealer,
yeah, of all
knocking out the competition.
Just not. that was the real thing he was doing. No one knew. No one caught on.
He just was like,
that's it. Whoo, the pharmaceuticals.
He wasn't doing this with weed. He was just doing with the Fenty.
Yeah.
Who? Oxycodone. He's selling the oxys on the Bloxies.
Jeez. Yo, when he shoots the batarang or whatever into the wall, that's just to drop it off.
That's quick. A delivery.
That's a delivery.
Wow.
Actually, he does have a remote batarang that works similar to a drone.
Yeah.
So just remote batarang that shit anywhere, throw that shit into a wall, they pick it up and the remote that shit right back.
Jeez. Yo, when he's hosting the parties as Bruce Wayne,
he's really just flipping his product. Wow.
Holy.
Yo.
And then Joker comes in and he's like, I'm about to fuck your shit up. I'm just about to pop up and fuck your whole operation up.
He is head dealer. He's trying to get big and go out on his own.
Joker is his Jesse Pinkman.
Yes.
And then him and Walter had a falling out.
Who's Gus, yo? That's got to be Fox, right?
Lucius Fox.
Maybe. Because he's the one supplying him with all the tech, right?
Yes.
Am I taking it too deep?
This is hilariously silly. I have another funny convo. We want to do this because this is real life.
Let's go.
So a few weeks ago we went to a bar.
Yeah.
We ended up getting bottles. On the house, of course.
I was just about to say, did you not learn anything?
No. It was on the house. We did not pay for it.
Yeah.
Actually, funny enough, we ended up at this place. I'll tell you later.
Save it for the boss.
I'll save it. I was gonna talk about like how because Tiffany Haddish and Lil Rel was there. I mean, shout out to Tiffany Haddish and Lil Rel because funny enough, I'm literally just walking from the washroom and I know that the Coco told me that she was there.
Yeah.
How are you, Tiffany Haddish, just like having a loud ass conversation? I'm like, girl, you're not even hiding.
That is her.
She's just being who you see.
Yeah.
And Lil Rel was looking extra Lil. I'm so proud of him.
Yo, I've been seeing him a lot of stuff right now, so that's good, man. Good for him,
he looking real Lil. But anyways, this photographer took a couple of our pictures, but he does like other clubs and whatever. And so I followed him and I like just scroll through everybody's story. Like I scroll through everybody's story and I saw that there's this dude with an abnormally low hairline that was like too perfect. The fade was too perfect. His glasses looked a little, I don't know. His look
was too perfect.
It felt like a Halloween costume because this was like the weekend after Halloween. So it's like, is this guy in costume? I'm confused.
Cosplay.
But then I was like, okay, I think I came across this picture again.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I gotta do some digging. Is this guy's hair real? Bro, tell me before Halloween, he's as bald as me.
What?
Before Halloween, he's as bald as me.
Yeah.
Then he gets a certified lover boy headpiece for Halloween and is Drake for Halloween. Literally, certified lover boy, heart, all of that.
Wow.
And then like, because I don't know if he's like some kind of promoter or something like that. He's posting pictures, like he's on the flyer, posed up too. And then like, so I'm seeing like within weeks, he went from being a regular bald dude to being Drake for Halloween to like continuing to be a guy with hair. Like he got the heart out, but he just got a regular hairpiece now and he's just running with it.
What?
Would that ever be you?
What? That's like, no, what? I've let it go. I've admitted to myself it's gone. It's not coming back. Even if it does come back, it's not coming back like it should. That thing is like way over here. So no, I'm good. Are you?
No, I don't want. First off, I don't want people to be comparing what I looked like last week to this week when the shit just comes back like that. Like if I did it, like I don't want people. Like I'm a stranger. I don't know him. So, but I know his friends, associates, people he talks to. They're all being like, "Yo, Matthias is tripping."
Matthias,
that is wild. And so the only way, that I would do that is if I linked up with Doctor Strange and said, Doctor Strange, just please make them forget that I was ever bald. I don't want them to ever think I was bald. And I fuck with the spell, and all of a sudden there's like it's the multiverse happens. There's different Shaks from all the different times.
No, with all the different times with different hairlines.
Yeah. Yo,
stupid.
My arch nemesis shows up, looks at me with like a fucking ponytail. He's like, "You're not shop like Shaq."
This is freaking Loki. This guy is wild. But
that's the only way.
That's amazing. Okay, but can we compare it to like, you know, if a woman gets a boob job? Because like that's an instant, that's night and day flip. It's not one of those cosmetic changes where it's like,
I think you can. I was hearing people joke about this, like the whole like, you know, Throwback Thursdays have like died down because nobody wants to show you what they used to look like.
Oof, big facts.
I don't know. To me, it doesn't like it's not something like that I would ever go to somebody else and be like, yo, look at this girl's page. She used to not have titties. Now she got titties. That's so crazy. I think it's just also like, it's not your face. To me, it's not your face.
Okay.
Hair is huge to me. I think it's a way bigger deal than like, you know, like it changes everything. Think about it. If I had hair,
it's a different you.
I would just look like a different person, period.
Yeah, no, it's not you. It's a different you.
If you have big titties, you still look like you. No? You look more like you if you go from no titties to big titties than if I went from bald to a hairline.
Your facial features will stay the same, but everything else about you might feel enhanced because something else is enhanced. It's the same thing. My body might look a little better, but my face is my face. The same thing. The top of your head might look a little different, but your face is your face.
But like,
but your titties are in a shirt and my hairline's out.
It's true. It's a different.
Your titties won't be in a shirt because I know they won't be in a shirt. They won't.
Has their titties out. So are they in the shirt? Mine are even in my shirt right now.
No, not really.
Oh man.
Fuck. Well,
you know, I'm covered up, and I'm saying like cleavage being what it is what it is.
I mean, but okay, maybe it's not a fair comparison because there's no bald cleavage. Like, what is that? Like,
you put a hat on there, you take it off. That's the difference. If I'm wearing a turtleneck or if I'm wearing a button down where my things is hanging out, that's the difference. They're both fake and they're both able to be covered up. What's the difference?
But it's a different you though. Like, I think it's like,
not.
But you would notice it. You would notice it more, I think, with the hair.
I think it's more noticeable.
You would notice it more because it's not 1981 where everyone's just now starting to get a boob job. then you notice it more because you're like, boob
I
job.
think,
Whoa,
yeah,
you gotta do what you- because it's not.
I think the job itself is very acceptable.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
very
That's
common.
fair.
It happens, and we just normalize it.
Right.
It's the same idea.
So
and
then,
and in 20 years, when everyone's got their hair done, it's gonna be like there's gonna be something else that I'm gonna be like, is it the same thing as when niggas get their hairline done?
okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to normalize the hairpiece.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Or
Cool.
normalize being okay with how the fuck it is. However you look is a vibe too. That's great. Also, we can all look different. That's a vibe.
Yeah, but some people, but we can all be different.
These are some people.
Nah, but no, you're right. Love who you are. That's it. Love yourself.
And both things are okay. If you want to enhance something, do whatever you gotta do for you. But I'm just saying, like, it should be more normal for people to be like, yeah, this is cool. Whatever I got right here, this is rocking.
That's it. That's it.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I think as a dude, like you can make that shit rock more than these dudes like just give up and just go right back to getting hair again.
That's the
And
thing.
I think that's the thing. I think with dudes that we also are like creatures of habit.
Yeah.
And if we're not able to do that same shit, because that's why there are dudes out there with the hard front hairline part, but the donut in the back.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna change this
change
shit because
it.
this is who I am.
Yo, we don't
And
change.
sometimes they won't change at all costs.
Yeah.
Trips to Turkey, all of it.
They don't change, bro. Men don't change. Like we gonna do the same thing day in, day out. That's it.
Do you think if I messaged this guy and DM'd him and didn't embarrass him and said, "Yo, where'd you get your hair piece at?"
He'll tell you.
He'll link it.
Yo, maybe.
He's pretty like he's not open about it, but he was bald 2 weeks ago.
Yo, and that's it. Just show him your face. Show him you. Be like, yo, man.
But man, I'm plugged in like a wall socket. What you need?
That's so stupid.
I mean,
Wally.
stupid.
Oh man.
Not Wally. That's somebody's name. Yeah.
Local rapper.
So do we got anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Nah, I think we good, bro. We could save this stuff, man. I mean, we got tons more, but
yeah.
Are
we potting next week? I forgot.
What is next week? Yeah, we good. We good. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the week after. Well, talk
Yeah,
next time.
might have to pot on Saturday, but we'll talk about it. That's not nobody cares. It doesn't really matter. That's just us.
Yeah.
That's our conversation.
The world general speaking.
Bomb. You already know Patrick Dennis Jr. Follow me up, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Shop like Shak. You waste you.
Shak on all platforms. I might just go buy a new microphone for Black Friday. I am super excited. Upgrade. I'm gonna show you. It's like XLR, USB, all in one. I'm like nerd out broadcast quality.
Let's go.
Get some video games. Get some shit for the bar. I'm gonna spruce up the basement, and we'll have a vibe when I see you next.
Let's go. Hook me up. I'll e-transfer.